distant light, I see it flickering ahead, through the fog and through the rain, through the voices in my head. Tell me I'm not gonna make it, that the road is just a lie, the distant light, the only reason why. I keep my foot upon the gas, my hands upon the wheel, the distant light, the only thing that's real. It's not a destination, it's not a place to be, the distant light, the only thing that's free. The distant light, it's not the end, it's not the final shore. It's just a promise that there's something more than the darkness I've been driving through, the night I've been inside. The distant light, the only kind of guide that doesn't need a map, that doesn't need a plan. The distant light, the only thing I am. I used to think the light was you, a person I could hold, but the light kept moving, kept on shifting, kept on getting cold. So I learned to love the movement, learned to love the chase, the distant light, the only kind of grace is the knowing that it's always there, a speck upon the hill. The distant light, I'm learning to be still. My friend says chase the light, but don't forget to live. The distant light, the only thing I give. The distant light, it's not the end, it's not the final shore. It's just the promise that there's something more than the darkness I've been driving through, the night I've been inside. The distant light, the only kind of guide that doesn't need a map, it doesn't need a plan. The distant light, the only thing I am. One day I'll reach the light, or maybe I won't, but the chasing is the living, the striving is the note that I leave on the piano of the universe, a song, the distant light, I'm singing right along. Not to win, not to finish, just to be a part of the tune. The distant light, the only kind of moon. Trust the gleam, trust the tiny spark, the distant light, the only thing that's dark is the space between us and the space is not a threat. The distant light, I'm not afraid yet. Dust on the mantelpiece from the years that I've been gone. The photographs are fading, the memories are drawn, and particles of nothing and specks of what has been. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing that's seen. The house that used to hold us, the room where we would stand. Dust on the mantelpiece, I'm learning to withstand. I haven't cleaned in months, maybe it's been a year. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing that's dear. Dust on the mantelpiece, it's a timeline of the past. Every particle a moment, every speck a cast of the lives that we were living, the dreams that we let go. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing I know is that time keeps moving, keeps collecting, keeps on settling down. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing in town. The photograph of you and me, our faces blurred and gray. The dust has settled on the glass, the memories had its day. I tried to wipe it off last week, but my hand just couldn't move. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing that proves that I'm not ready to let go, not ready to forget. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only kind of debt. My friend says clean the house, you'll feel better, I insist. But the dust on the mantelpiece is the only thing I've missed. Dust on the mantelpiece, it's a timeline of the past. Every particle a moment, every speck a cast of the lives that we were living, the dreams that we let go. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing I know is that time keeps moving, keeps collecting, keeps on settling down. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing in town. One day I'll take a cloth, one day I'll wipe it clean. The dust will disappear, the mantelpiece will gleam, but the memories will stay, the photographs will fade. Dust on the mantelpiece, the only thing I've made is a monument to waiting, a shrine to the delay. Dust on the mantelpiece, I'm learning to obey. only kind of rest is the one that comes from cleaning, from the act of letting be dust on the mantelpiece. I'm finally free. The sound of a promise breaking is quieter than you think. It's not a crash, it's not a scream, it's not a final blink. It's the soft exhale of a hope that's been holding its breath. The sound of a promise breaking, the only kind of death. It doesn't leave a body, just a hollow in the chest. The sound of a promise breaking, the only kind of test. I heard it when you turned away, when you didn't call me back. The sound of a promise breaking, the only thing I lack. The sound of a promise breaking, it's a frequency of loss, the echo of a future that I'll never recross, the whisper of the words I'll stay, turning into I'll go. The sound of a promise breaking, the only thing I know is that the silence after is the loudest thing I've heard. The sound of a promise breaking, the only kind of word. You promised me forever on a Tuesday in the spring. The birds were singing, the sun was warm, the bells began to ring. But forever turned to autumn, and autumn turned to gray. The sound of a promise breaking, the only thing that stays. From the time when I believed you, from the time when we were one, the sound of a promise breaking, the only setting sun. My friends, his promises are just words. You shouldn't be surprised, but the sound of a promise breaking is the only thing that's prized. The sound of a promise breaking, it's a frequency of loss, the echo of a future that I'll never recross, the whisper of the words I'll stay, turning into I'll go. The sound of a promise breaking, the only thing I know is that the silence after is the loudest thing I've heard. The sound of a promise breaking, the only kind of word. I'm not angry at the promise, I'm not angry at the break. I'm just learning that some things are not for the heart's sake. To hold too tightly, to trust too much, to build a house upon. promise breaking, the only kind of dawn is the one that comes after the night, the light after the dark. The sound of a promise breaking, I'm learning to embark. The crack is a frontier to a place where I don't need a guarantee, don't need a vow. The sound of a promise breaking, the only thing that's now is the moment and the moving, the breath and the release. The sound of a promise breaking, I'm finally at peace. A field of goldenrod swaying in the breeze. The sun is setting slowly, the light is through the trees. The flowers are a chorus, a symphony of gold. A field of goldenrod, the only thing that's bold is the color of the petals, the vibrancy of the stem. A field of goldenrod, I'm learning to be them. I walked into the field, the stems were at my waist. A field of goldenrod, the only kind of taste. A field of goldenrod, it doesn't ask for anything. It just grows and blooms and fades and welcomes the spring. The bees, the wind, the butterflies, the rain upon its head. A field of goldenrod, the only thing that's said is the silence of the growing, the quiet of the soil. A field of goldenrod, the only kind of toil. I used to think that beauty had to be constructed and planned, but the goldenrod just shows up without a helping hand. It doesn't need a gardener, doesn't need a fence. A field of goldenrod, the only thing that sense is the wildness of the living, the chaos of the free. A field of goldenrod, I'm learning to be me. My friend says, pull the goldenrod, it's just a weed. But the field of goldenrod is the only thing I need. A field of goldenrod, it doesn't ask for anything. It just grows and blooms and fades and welcomes the spring. The bees, the wind, the butterflies, the rain upon its head. A field of goldenrod, the only thing that's said is the silence of the growing, the quiet of the soil. A field of goldenrod, the only kind of toil. The goldenrod will die in winter, the stalks will turn to brown, but the seeds will sleep beneath the snow, waiting for the crown of spring to put upon their heads, to wake them from their sleep. A field of goldenrod, the only thing I keep is the memory of the color, the echo of the gold. A field of goldenrod, I'm learning to be bold. Of the divine, a field of goldenrod, the only thing that's mine is the peace of being small, the joy of being part of it all. A field of goldenrod, I'm learning to stand tall. Porch where I dreamed you, I'm sitting there tonight. The moon is full, the stars are out, the fireflies are bright. I used to sit here hours, imagining your face. The porch where I dreamed you, the only kind of space that held the possibility, the hope of what could be. The porch where I dreamed you, the only part of me. You never came, of course, the dream was just a dream. The porch where I dreamed you, the only thing that's clean. The porch where I dreamed you, it's still the same old wood. The paint is peeling, the nails are rusted, but the feeling's good. Not sad, not bitter, just a quiet kind of peace. The porch where I dreamed you, the only release from the pressure of the actual. the weight of the real, the porch where I dreamed you, the only thing I feel. I gave up hoping for you somewhere in the fall. The leaves were turning colors, the birds began to call to other places, warmer skies, a different kind of life. The porch where I dreamed you, the only kind of strife that taught me to be happy with the person I became. The porch where I dreamed you, I'm calling out your name. Not because I want you, just because I need to say. The porch where I dreamed you, the only kind of way. The porch where I dreamed you, it's still the same old wood. The paint is peeling, the nails are rusted, but the feeling's good. Not sad, not bitter, just a quiet kind of peace. The porch where I dreamed you, the only release from the pressure of the actual, the weight of the real. The porch where I dreamed you, the only thing I feel. The dream was not a waste, the dream was not a loss. The porch is still a teacher, the wood is still the cross that I don't have to bear in sorrow, just in gratitude. The porch where I dreamed you, the only kind of mood is the one that says it's okay to dream, it's okay to wait. The porch where I dreamed you, I'm learning to appreciate. The seeds that I have sown are not of expectation, just of peace and of the now. The porch where I dreamed you, the only kind of vow is the one I make to myself to keep the porch clean and true. The porch where I dreamed you, I'm finally over you. Rusty bicycle in the garage, I haven't touched it since the summer that I learned to ride, the summer that I wins. Remembering the scraped knees, the handlebars too high, rusty bicycle the only thing that's why I am who I am today, the faller and the get back on. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's gone. The tires are flat, the chain is stiff, the seat is torn and old. Rusty bicycle, the only thing I hold. Rusty bicycle in the garage, you're a monument to time. The spokes are a diary, the pedals are a rhyme of every boy who learned to fall, who learned to try again. Rusty bicycle, the only kind of friend that doesn't judge the scars, doesn't count the spills. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's still. My father bought it for me at a yard sale down the street. $1 and a promise that the bike would be my feet. For freedom, for adventure, for the roads around the block. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's stuck is the memory of the wind, the speed of the descent. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's meant. My nephew asked about it, said, can I take it for a ride? But the rusty bicycle is the only thing that's died. Rusty bicycle in the garage, you're a monument to time. The spokes are a diary, the pedals are a rhyme of every boy who learned to fall, who learned to try again. Rusty bicycle, the only kind of friend that doesn't judge the scars, doesn't count the spills. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's still. One day I'll restore it, sand the rust, replace the chain. I'll ride it down the driveway, I'll be a boy again. But for now the rust is holy, the decay is a shrine. Rusty bicycle, the only thing that's mine is the memory of the learning, the scrape upon the knee. Rusty bicycle, I'm learning to be free. The memories are in my bones, the handlebars of trust, that I can still go somewhere, even if the wheels won't turn. Rusty bicycle, the only thing I'll learn is that the journey doesn't need a vehicle, just the will to go. Rusty bicycle, I'm learning to let go. The last time I prayed, I was on my knees. The carpet was the witness, the ceiling was the breeze. They carried no answer, they brought no reply. The last time I prayed, the only kind of why that I couldn't answer, that I couldn't face. The last time I prayed, the only kind of grace. I asked for healing, asked for peace, asked for a sign. The last time I prayed, the only thing that's mine. The last time I prayed, I didn't hear a thing. The silence was a hammer, the quiet was a ring. They wouldn't stop, that wouldn't fade, that just kept going on. Last time I prayed, the only thing that's gone is the faith that I was carrying, the hope that I had held. The last time I prayed, the only thing that's felt. I used to pray each morning, used to thank the light, used to ask for guidance, used to beg for sight. But the sight never came and the guidance was a ghost. The last time I prayed, the only thing I lost was the sense that someone listened, that someone heard the call. The last time I prayed, I started my own fall. My friend says God works in mysterious ways, you have to trust. But the last time I prayed, I turned myself to dust. The last time I prayed, I didn't hear a thing. The silence was a hammer, the quiet was a ring. That wouldn't stop, that wouldn't fade, that just kept going on. The last time I prayed, the only thing that's gone is the faith that I was carrying, the hope that I had held. The last time I prayed, the only thing that's felt. I'm not angry at the silence, I'm not angry at the sky. I'm just learning that the answer is the question, and the why is not a thing that can be given, just a thing that can be found. The last time I prayed, I put my feet on the ground, and I realized that the prayer was just a conversation with myself. The last time I prayed, I put the Bible on the shelf. Changed shape, the prayer became the grass. the beginning and the end are the same thing, a circle, a cycle of the breath. The last time I prayed, I'm not afraid of death. Cobwebs in the corner I haven't cleaned in years. The room is full of shadows, the furniture of tears. I used to sit here often, I used to call it home. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that's known. The silence of the space, the stillness of the air. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that's there. The spider is my roommate, he doesn't ask for rent. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that's sent. Cobwebs in the corner, they're a map of the neglect. The dust is a diary, the darkness is a trek through the rooms of what was once a place of joy and light. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that's right is to let them be, to let them spin, to let the spider live. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing I give. I used to clean obsessively, place for everything. But then the grief came calling and I couldn't do a thing. Cobwebs grew like sorrow, the dust piled like regret. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing I've met that doesn't judge my failure, that doesn't point a finger. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that lingers. My friend says clean the room, it's a metaphor for your mind. But the cobwebs in the corner are the only thing that's kind. Cobwebs in the corner, they're a map of the neglect. The dust is a diary, the darkness is a trek through the rooms of what was once a place of joy and light. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing that's right is to let them be, to let them spin, to let the spider live. Cobwebs in the corner, the only thing I give. One day I'll take the broom, one day I'll clear the air. The cobwebs will be gone, the spider will repair. Somewhere else, some other corner, some other quiet space. Cobwebs in the corner, the only kind of grace is the knowledge that the cleaning is not an enemy. Cobwebs in the corner, I'm learning to be free. The dust is flying, the light is coming. The spider's found a room. The spider's found a room. Somewhere else in another house, in another corner's key. Cobwebs in the corner. The only thing that's deep is the memory of the waiting, the lesson of the still. Cobwebs in the corner, I'm learning to be well. Through the pines, it's a sliver and a glow. The branches are a frame, the needles are a show of light that filters through, of silver on the ground. The moon through the pines, the only thing I've found is the peace that comes from nothing, the rest that comes from still. The moon through the pines, I'm learning how to feel. I walked into the forest, the needle soft and deep. The moon through the pines, the only thing I keep. Through the pines, it's not a full moon's blaze, it's just a quiet witness to the passing of the days. It flickers and it shimmers, it dances on the bark. The moon through the pines, the only kind of spark. Doesn't burn but warms me, that doesn't blind but guides. The moon through the pines, the only thing inside. I used to need a spotlight, used to need a city's glare, but the moon through the pines has taught me to repair. My vision, my attention, my capacity to see. The moon through the pines, the only thing that's free is the light that isn't bought, the glow that isn't sold. The moon through the pines, I'm learning to be bold. Friend says it's just the moon, it's just a rock in space. But the moon through the pines is the only kind of grace. Oh, the moon through the pines, it's not a full moon's blaze, it's just a quiet witness to the passing of the days. It flickers and it shimmers, doesn't burn but warms me. It doesn't blind but guides. The moon through the pines, the only thing inside. The moon doesn't care about my problems, doesn't know my name. It just rises and it sets, it's always the same. And its indifference is a kind of love, a kind of steady hand. The moon through the pines, the only thing that's grand is the indifference, the constancy, the lack of need to be. The moon through the pines, I'm learning to be free. I'm sitting on a stump, the light is on my face. The forest is a jump away from everything that clutters, everything that's loud. The moon through the pines, the only kind of cloud is the one that doesn't rain, that doesn't block the view. The moon through the pines, I'm learning to be you. Where the road meets the sky, that's where I'm heading now. The line is thin, the line is blurred, the line is a vow that I will not stop driving, will not stop the wheel. Where the road meets the sky, the only thing that's real is the movement and the motion, the forward and the fall. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of call. The horizon is a promise, the asphalt is a friend. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of end. Where the road meets the sky, there is no destination, just the beauty of the journey, the act of creation, of a self that's always moving, a heart that's never still. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of will is the will to keep on going, the will to not arrive. Where the road meets the sky, the only way to thrive. I used to need a finish line, used to need a goal, I used to need a marker for the saving of my soul. But the road has taught me different, the sky has shown the way. Where the road meets sky. The only thing I'll say is that the meeting never happens. The line is always far where the road meets the sky. The only kind of star. My friend says you'll never get there. You're chasing a mirage, but where the road meets the sky is the only kind of garage. Where the road meets the sky, there is no destination, just the beauty of the journey, the act of creation, of a self that's always moving, a heart that's never still. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of will is the will to keep on going, the will to not arrive. Where the road meets the sky, the only way to thrive. The road and the sky are lovers, they embrace at the line, but the line is always moving like a hand that's always mine, reaching for the unreachable, touching the untouchable air. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of prayer is the one that doesn't ask for answers, just for the strength to drive. Where the road meets the sky. I'm finally Where the road meets the sky, I'm driving toward the glow. The line is thin, the line is bright, the line is all I know. Not as a destination, just as a direction true. Where the road meets the sky, the only thing I do is put one foot in front of the other, 1 mile at a time. Where the road meets the sky, the only kind of rhyme. The road I didn't take, I think about it late at night, when the highway is empty and the moon is not too bright. The exit I passed by at 22, the turn I didn't make, the road I didn't take, the only kind of ache that doesn't go away, that doesn't heal with time. The road I didn't take, the only kind of rhyme. I can see it in my mind, the gravel and the trees. The road I didn't take, the only thing that frees. The road I didn't take, I'll never know where it goes. It could be paradise, it could be thorns, it could be a bed of roses, or a field of dying flowers, or a city made of gold. The road I didn't take, the only story told, is the one that doesn't end, the one that has no last page. The road I didn't take, the only kind of wage. I was on my way to somewhere, I don't remember where. The radio was playing, the wind was in my hair. I saw the sign for a town I'd never heard of in my life. The road I didn't take, I was afraid of the knife, of the unknown, of the unfamiliar, of the chance that I would fail. The road I didn't take, the most beautiful jail. I stayed on the highway, the safe and steady route. The road I didn't take, the only kind of doubt. The road I didn't take, I'll never know where it goes. It could be paradise, it could be thorns, it could be a bed of roses, or a field of dying flowers, or a city made of gold. The road I didn't take, the only story told, is the one that doesn't end, the one that has no last page. The road I didn't take, the only kind of wage. I'm not sad that I didn't take it, I'm just curious, I guess. The road I didn't take, the only kind of stress that doesn't keep me up at night, but visits me at noon. The road I didn't take, the only kind of moon that shines on the path I chose, that lights the way I went. The road I didn't take, the only thing that's spent. Of lessons and of grace. The road I didn't take, I'm learning to embrace the not knowing, the wondering, the beauty of the blank. The road I didn't take, the only thing I think.
100 miles of nothing, that's what I see today. No gas stations, no diners, no signs along the way. Just the white line in the shoulder the sky above my head, 100 miles of nothing. The only thing I've said is a prayer to the emptiness, a whisper to the void. 100 miles of nothing, the only thing employed. The radio is static, the GPS is gone. 100 miles of nothing, I'm finally moving on. 100 miles of nothing, it's not a lonely thing. It's just the space between the notes, the silence that the singers bring to the song that is their living, to the breath that is their art. 100 miles of nothing, the only kind of heart that beats without a reason, that pumps without a cause. 100 miles of nothing, the only thing that paused. I used to fear the emptiness, used to dread the blank. I needed billboards, needed signals, needed a bank of distractions and of comforts, of things to fill the space. 100 miles of nothing, a smile on my face, is genuine, is honest, is the first one in a while. 100 miles of nothing, I'm learning how to smile. The desert is a teacher, the nothing is a friend. 100 miles of nothing, the only kind of end. 100 miles of nothing, it's not a lonely thing. It's just the space between the notes, silence that the singers bring to the song that is their living, to the breath that is their art. 100 miles of nothing, the only kind of heart that beats without a reason, that pumps without a cause. 100 miles of nothing, the only thing that pause. But nothing is not empty, it's full of what could be. That nothing is the canvas and the painting is me. I'm the one who fills the silence, I'm the one who makes the sound. 100 miles of nothing, the most beautiful ground is the one that hasn't been built on, the one that's still a field. 100 miles of nothing, the only thing that's healed.
embrace that holds me, the silence that I keep. 100 miles and nothing, I'm finally falling asleep.